getting. Eh? I have like 0. Okay. Chat. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. There is signal. See, my mic works. My mic definitely works. God. It's so scuffed. Just hear myself. I'll try and figure it out though. Oh, guess that works. Why isn't this working? Does it say what it's? Ah. Do you guys hear me twice? Yes. Let's go. Okay, that should be better. Okay, now we're actually rocking and rolling. Yo, okay. Don't know what was going on. For some reason, we decided to use a completely different mic input, despite me literally not having one. Yo, what's up, Nari? What's up, Defon? Defon, I haven't seen you in here in a while. Nice to see you, man. I don't know what I was saying when I started the stream. Oh, I was just happy that I can, like, wear a hoodie again. The problem is it's also, like, 4 degrees Celsius outside. And last week it was 25, so I'm having a little bit of whiplash. Finally awake at this time. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully this week SoundCloud is gonna stop being broken. I mean, it started working on Thursday, because last week I tried to stream and it just wouldn't go. Let me drop the link real quick. Again, submit your IDs here. I really should have this like automated for beatback. Thank you for being broken. Yeah, it's fine. What's up, Mora? What's up, Arnash? Glad to see everybody out here. Okay, let's get going then. No reason to hold up any longer. Nari Synergy. Let's go. Ooh, 3 days ago. It's recent. Ah, it's this one. No, Defon, you don't need to submit again. I already got him. Oh man, this is so nice. Nice. Very nice, very, very nice. Ooh. Very nice, man. I love this part. It's so good. Super good. I really like this. I think probably this is... Actually, I'm pretty certain this is like the best full track you've sent me. Like, pretty much everything about this has like been like a big upgrade. Especially, I just want to point out like the breaks. I can see you've done a lot of work to like get better at the break stuff, and this breakdown sounds really good too. Sounds really great. I'm super happy. You know, it's been so long. You're in for a huge surprise. Ooh, I love surprises. Depends on the context, but generally I like surprises. I like to be surprised. But Nari, I think for the most part, I'm going to keep the feedback short because this sounds like it's mostly done. I feel like you should just now focus on releasing it. The transition at the end of this drop, I wonder if you could maybe add a little bit more of a sweeping, melodic type of thing, like like something that just kind of starts a bit earlier to just, you know, create a little bit smoother of a transition. It's not bad as is. It's just something that could be better. And then this transition here into the breakdown, this, I feel like that fill is just not enough. When I was listening to it, I was like, okay, we're going into something different. And then I was like waiting for there to be some connecting tissue, I guess you could say. So just something to tie everything together. And I was just missing that. So I would say, yeah, experiment a little bit with just a fill here. And then everything else is pretty good. Is there anything else I wrote? I mean, in theory, like the bass is maybe a bit boomy in the drop, but I honestly wouldn't recommend you start messing around with it. Like, I've got new sound, no future bounce. Ooh, all right. I'm very excited. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I hope that's helpful, Nari. All right, next we got Kelly B. Kelly B. Back at it again. Feedback plus. Actually, okay, so moving on. Stars in the Sky. Is this a cover? I'm curious. Oh, what is the tempo of this? It's giving me like mid-tempo vibes. Directions hard to find. The stars up in the sky. Okay. Oh, D&B. Ooh. Damn, this harmony is crazy. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, very cool. That snare is so juicy. Just that's such a nice funk to it. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, cool. Big thing, are there hi-hats in here? Like enough? There are, but they're so soft. Like, they're really soft. But I can't feel them at all. I'm really missing that. Right now, it's like... That's kind of all I'm getting drums-wise. So I would say definitely lift up the hats you already have, but I would layer them. I think this is something that I noticed with one of the D&B tracks that I made. And I will finish. I just need to get back to it. I have so much going on finishing the sample pack up. I just haven't been making as much music lately. But even for that, one of the things in there is like drum textures. If you layer in weird sounds into your hats, and I say weird, they should sound kind of like hi-hats, but not be hi-hats. It helps a lot to make sure that the hi-hats stick out, and also that you're not doing a lot of really complex and destructive EQing to make sure that they come through in the mix. So I'd say definitely like bring up the hi-hats, layer them, make sure you got a bunch of different sounds as well to accent the hats, so that it's not just but it's got, you know, different timbres and velocities in there to spice it all up. Needs distortion? Yeah, right. There's actually no distortion in here. It's like not even compressed. I love this sort of intro thing. Wonder if maybe you could add like some textures or something in there. I mean, it's already kind of got it, but the other thing is the vocal actually fits really well overall into this idea. I do think you need to spend some time just figuring out like, okay, how are we gonna make this vocal feel different aside from just having it like in a different song? I do think it's kind of imperative that you take something about this vocal and just to make it different, make it a little bit popping. You got to add some delay stuff. I would say mess around with adding some lower layers, some vocoded layers on some words. Just something in there needs to budge so that it feels good and feels unique. Otherwise, super good. I love all the harmonies and everything like that. Hayes and Bishab. Oh my god, a collab with Hayes. Holy shit. That's crazy. Hell yeah. No. Please, just let me listen to music. SoundCloud gods. Please. I don't think I'm going to handle it if we can't listen. Okay. Not gonna say anything. Sip my tea. Nice. Whoa. What? Ooh. Okay. Damn! That's so cool. I love this. I love this. I want this to repeat. I want to hear that. Like something that's repeating in there because it's so addictive. Like, I do wonder if there's a world where you can repeat that. Just to make it a bit catchier. Chords are enough, bro. Yeah, this is insane. I kind of agree with what Green Dragon is saying. Like, if the low end is gonna get a little bit more power, then it's pretty much perfect already. Like, just a bit more bottom end will be great. So it's like, yeah, it's insane. All we need is to be honest, you could leave it like this if you wanted to and just release it like that. I feel like the future bass scene has become indie enough, has enough indie space in it that you can release like a 1 minute 20 track and like do like a little bit of an outro and people will like that. To be honest, I hear it actually a lot in like the indie pop space. If you think about like a lot of these like producers who have really sophisticated production. Phineas is my favorite example. The song arrangements now have gotten very creative where it's like you don't need to have two choruses. You can just have one thing. What was I listening to? That collab he has with Lizzie McAlpine where it's like one proper chorus and then he has like a feature and then the song just kind of trails off and ends. And I actually really like it. It was like, oh, okay, this is different. So you can definitely do that, but I would like to hear it like feel like it has more of a resolution. The glitches and everything are so good. I do wonder if maybe you can have something a bit more here. That just feels like we're following something like really consistent, if that makes sense. Or like some sort of constant would be nice. Like a single string note just kind of strung out, or like a synth or something. Could be cool, but honestly, it's already really great. I actually love this build here as well, because you give this feeling. It might need to be bandpassed a little more, this thing, just mix wise. Could be bandpassed a bit more, but otherwise, really good. There's not a whole lot else for me to say. It's just sick. And I think once you get the bass juicy, it'll be super dope. 4-in-1 Hawk 2 ID mix because they are all too short. Hey. Dude, I love this. Brother, what is this? Alien Sigma. Highly variable. I can't even read that. It's so pixelated. Oh, I lost my highly variable carnivorous domesticated mammal of the genus Canis. Closely related to the common wolf. I see. I don't know what this means. Okay, let's take a listen. I actually just want to go through them one by one. Yeah, let me go through them one by one. There's definitely feels like it's a bit boomy and too like mono, mix wise, but I would say mostly. I would tweak around with the melody a bit more and see if you can't find something that has a little bit more of a through line that feels like it's a little more cohesive, because right now it feels a bit just like too random of notes. Like this thing feels like it's not at all related to any of the other notes that came before it. So I would mess around with that and see if you can't find something that's a little more story-wise cohesive. Is there even a kick in there? Yeah, I would make this kick more powerful, like a chunky kick. 200 BPM moment? Bro, what? Yeah, it's insane. Did I miss my one? No, we haven't gone to yours yet. Three. Two. I love that. This sweeping is well sick, but. Ba-da-dum-bum. Yeah, I'm really just focused on the kick. Missing that like kick to be like your home drum wise is like, yeah. I think it'd make a big difference here. Otherwise the sound design is just insane. Nothing for me to say about it. I think this is something actually common across all three. It's like there's not really any reverb. Like these are all very dry. This kind of has reverb, but it sounds like it's more from like chorus and other delay effects. But they're all really mono and really... Like this one isn't as mono, but it's just missing that space to it. Here, I think you could definitely layer in some organic instruments too, like some piano, like some really cool Steinway type of piano here, because harmonically it really would fit well on that instrument. I don't know why, but I want to hear you try a saxophone lead as well. Just like whenever like, it could be fun. Friday Night Funkin' if it was dubstep, like Neuro type of stuff. I don't know why I said dubstep, like Neuro. Yeah, for me, like here as well, it's like stereo imaging. There's just none happening. So I would try to get some stereo going. Like use the stereo space you have. If you want to keep the main stuff mono, just use the stereo space you have to do other stuff. Do other things with the perks. Gunk snare. Chung. I find it hilarious that you know you know all the snare names. What is this image, dog? Fix this demo? Me? I can't even fix my own songs. Ooh, I love the acoustic guitar in here.
I was young, I was dumb then, running wild, low in self-esteem. Girl, you were everything I didn't need, but I think that's probably why we never got that far. Making out in my broke down car, tried to change me, I was too far gone. But can't you see I'm better now?
So I have to pause because like in my brain, all I'm hearing is like 2017 Justin Bieber from Temu. What's up, Tincho? I am a Edge. Whoa. This. NCS dubstep? Yeah, true. Wow, wow. I think you should do more with these pluck things. These are great, but just if you focus in on making the turnarounds hit really hard, you get to keep all of this like generic or like really simple lead stuff. I feel like this is just like a time question. Like you just haven't spent enough time working on producing these individual elements. Because I know you can make these really sick. I know you can make all of these layers sound really good. Reference Derpcat Collapse. I feel like I know that one. I didn't expect the second part. I kind of did because it's Evan Scott and he likes to do the dubsteppy stuff. I would just see with this dong 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 thing if you can't find like a more interesting angle on it. Like just play around with the sound design a bit. You can always go back to this, but I would try playing around with it and see if you can find something that feels a little more your own. Because right now this feels like NCS stuff that already exists.
You were everything I didn't need, but I think that's probably why we never got that far. Making out in my broke down car.
Honestly, this vocal's pretty solid. I'm kind of impressed. I'm just missing like some belting or like some real oomph in the vocal. Like there's just not enough pressure here for this build. Like it's just like and I want to hear like I want to hear him go in because then it gives you more space to open up and give the build more energy, because right now you kind of have to keep it soft for the vocal. Yeah, here also more bass. Maybe my ears are just broken today, but I feel like the 3 future bass IDs we've had have all needed more bass. More, was it 3 or 2 or? I don't remember. I don't know where I'm getting 3 from. More bass, more good. Future Bounce new. I'm gonna hold you to that. This better be the freshest Future Bounce I've ever heard in my entire life, alright? chord progression already sounds a little different. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I actually really like that. I like this. Feels a little bit nostalgic. It feels like it's going for an older style of Future Bounce, which was a little more focused on like these cool organic leads and these really softer bouncy basses. Right now what's happening though is it feels like the bass and the lead are in two completely separate reverb spaces, and it's my ears are trying to figure out what to make of it. Yeah, I would like a little bit more like EQ wise cohesion overall in the mix, where it just feels like there's not enough of this lead in the mids and the bass doesn't have enough sub. So you're kind of just like everything just needs more lower. So I'm not sure if this is because you're cutting too high. Lessen the pitch bends a bit. That's true, the pitch bends are a little much. I don't know if I would even lessen them. I think keep them as they are, but maybe make the retune, like the glide speed a bit faster. And when I say a bit, I mean like start at like increasing it by 5 or 10 milliseconds and see if that feels better. And then, you know, go extreme and take it really low. But this sounds like what, 100, like maybe 90 milliseconds of pitch bend, which is a lot. I would try and aim for like 60 to 70 maybe for this track. And if it is 60 to 70, then go like 20 lower than that. And if you're using pitch automations, like actual automations for the glides, just make them shorter. Simple as that. I like this track, it's soft. Yeah, me too. I like that it's not the we need to make everything a saw and it needs to be like -2 loofs Bad Reputation style. It's different. Super good. The melody is also calling back to like a much more uplifting style of Future Bounce that I miss. So really good stuff. I have on my SoundCloud a playlist. I'm gonna like reveal all my playlists here. Leaking, where is it? This one. I have this playlist which has a bunch of different Future Bounce songs. This is like for me like generally 1 to 2 tracks from every artist, so you get a pretty wide range. Maybe go through some of these and pick out some of the older tracks that have a little bit more of this vibe. Like a lot of the Guy Didden stuff will be good references. And what else in here? So Jason Gewalt is actually Castion. Like nowadays his name is Castion, but he used to be Jason Gewalt, and he did a bunch of Future Bounce stuff. Some of that could be cool. Check out Aiden's stuff. The Vin stuff definitely check out, because I think that will also be like useful. Those could be like good references. Dude, I still can't get over the fact that this track exists and like never took off. Like this is just for me like Future Bounce lore. Kyokan 2 days ago I met Jay Eskar, was amazing. Hell yeah, where'd you meet him? Dude, I think I've told this story before, but like there's a funny story where like during AD last year, like Jay Eskar came up to me and asked me for like directions because his phone died. And I still remember that so fondly because it was so random. I was at the NCS event, like the nighttime event, the club, and just all of a sudden I'm like outside just catching my breath, and then all of a sudden this man who's like just a little shorter than me comes up and he's like, "Hey man, like my phone is in the, my friends have my charger in the other bar and like I can't really get in. Like, could you give me the directions?" And I look, I'm like, okay. And like I'd met him earlier in the day, so it was just funny. Here in Barcelona, we had a meetup with producers. Oh hell yeah! Wait, why was Huh? Dude, J Askar's pretty chill. He's quite friendly as well. Why was he in Barca though? Damn, that's sick. I was gonna show something. Oh, this one. So perfect. Ba da da da. Ba ba ba. Such a good track. There's also lore about this guy, but I don't know that I want to talk about it on stream because I don't know. It feels like it's not kosher to talk about. There's interesting lore. Open show. Yeah, it's a really good track. But if you want to, I'm pretty sure that playlist is public. If you want to go through it and find references. Save Me Master. Hell yeah. Real JS. Amazing. I like how you're standing here. This is fire. Oh, that's the Nitro.
I've been down
damn.
this path trying to find a place to come on. If I believe it's up to me, then I won't leave this place alone. I've been down this road looking for the light set for my soul. If I believe it's up to me, then I won't leave this place alone. I always find it cold, the way that people come and go. They like to break into your heart and take the pieces for the whole. I always find it strange, the way that people never change. Apologize, say goodbye, and leave as easy as it can.
Nice.
Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. I've been down this path trying to find a place to come on. If I believe it's up to me, then I won't leave this place alone. I've been down this road looking for the light set for my soul. If I believe it's up to me, then I won't leave this place alone.
Nice. Da 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 da.
Save me from myself.
He's a clog.
Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself.
Okay, really cool track. I like this. Especially out of the other stuff you've made, I do quite like this track. I think the vocal works. The breaks are good.
So if I believe it's strange, the
Maybe a bit like generic future bouncy, but even within that, solid. For me on the drop, there's a little bit of like nasaliness on the lead that I feel like you could balance out, and the leads could maybe use a bit more mids. And I mean mids specifically in the EQ space. So not like mid, but like EQ wise, some extra mids, just to make them feel a bit warmer. I think it could make like fit the whole emotional thing a bit more. And then I think some of these notes could also be shorter. Because right now it's and I would love to hear da 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 da. So just to get a little bit more groove and movement, make sure that, like, just shorten some of the notes. I would say leave the long ones really long, like da da da. But right now it's da 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 da, and it'd be like da 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 da. I think it just have more vibes. Free FLP is, God, the bane of my existence. So difficult. Yeah, you can try. Alright, but there's something else. Sorry. Oh, I love this transition, by the way. Mint. Absolutely mint transition. Oh, yes, we get to hear the Wakus one from last week. Let's go. Ooh. What? Hello, bad computer? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. You pan that whole song. Madsy, yes, for sure. Okay, this is crazy. This is so good. We love Wakus. Yeah. Oh, I'm curious if you are changing your name. Kyoto Machinery is also a pretty good name. Wakus just has very indie vibes. I really like this. Two big things is here. By the time we get to here, you've kind of... At this point, I started to get like my ears started to get bored. I was like, okay, this is now too long. So I would just take this and move it earlier, because you already kind of get enough of this repetition. Like, I feel like this shouldn't be the same as this in terms of energy, right? Because we go from here. So there's like, it's not such a big jump in energy that like you need all of this build up. I like how much more like chill and driven the sound is. It's really cool. Really like this. And then I think for the second drop, I think this B part, actually we're gonna take inspiration from Madzy. He put out a track recently, this one. This one is such a good track. I'll just play like a snippet of it. Just listen for this B part. I think something like that could actually work well, to have that type of switch up. Something along those lines of like, we go from this very sustained sound and we keep it through the first drop, and then for the second one it's like, hey, we're doing this. It's like, okay, but we're actually gonna switch it up and we're gonna add some like, you just do your Wakas thing, right? But just with this a little bit more. You already kind of have it. You have like the right idea, but I think you just need to make it more emphasis. Imagine a Madzy collab. Oh my god. It would be disgusting in the best way. It would be unfair for the rest of us if they collabed. I have no idea how you make this. These like little choppy panning vocal stuffs. So good. So good. This is also a great track, man. ID, let's go. Is this one of the old? Is this like the, what is it called? The 916? Or is it a different car? My brain, I'm like trying to figure out what car it is. Let me just listen to the track.
My fist, my belt, my fist,
My fist.
my belt, my fist, my belt,
Ooh.
my fist, my belt.
Okay. Nice. Oh. Damn, okay. I love this. Like this bass design is so great. You know, it reminds me of old Linz. If you go and listen to Linz's really old tracks, I'm pulling up so many random things today, but if we go and listen to like Linz's, do I actually? No, I don't think I have his old stuff pulled up. You just go all the way down. It's not the same, but it just really reminds me of this. I was actually in call with him when he made this one. Like these really groinkly. Is it this one? It's different sound design, but it just reminds me of that. Like, I actually think this is a lot more sophisticated than the old Lin stuff. A higher pitch lead, distort it. Hayes is literally having psychedelic experiences to the song. no problem, man. Slapback, delay, and break vocal might go crazy. True.
My fist.
My belt. Yes. Okay, now from this though, I think what I would encourage you to focus on is now you need to start doing all of the detail work. The bases are pretty much good. I even think you could make the overall flows of everything a touch simpler and more like catchy, right? So it's just repeating a bit more. But then focus on getting all of these in-between moments because you have so many spaces in here. Fill all of that extra space. You have so much space going on the sides. Fill it up with perks, fill it up with weird sweeps and sounds. Like if you do that and you spend like a couple hours just going through and adding weird stuff, it shouldn't be overlapping or removing the groove, but it should just be to enhance the overall groove and vibe of the thing. Then it's going to start sounding really, really sophisticated, like really sophisticated bass house, which I personally think is like based. Yo, what's up, Conky? Defon X Walkers. Also, I mean, pretty much any of you guys collabing with each other would be insanely cool to hear. Yeah, I would love to hear you use more of the stereo space for these little details. I'd also like to hear a little bit more like one-off Atmos shots, because you have kind of some general underlaying Atmos on the whole thing, but it's missing a little bit of just like little moments that are happening in the background. Like you have these risers and stuff. Like I need more of this but I want to hear more of those, more of these tiny little things just layered in the background. And they shouldn't all be like massively stereo. Some of them can be panned left or right. Just give the whole thing more dimension. Sorry, I know I'm talking to like a million miles a minute. I'm just like, I actually slept well last night, so I'm like here. Okay. This is nice, Nickel. Not gonna lie, dude. This is nice, dude. Ooh. What? This is so different. Anytime, Defon. Kelly B, did you just say Ben Shapiro feedback? Oh my god. I can't. This is crazy. What you have to play some kind of instrument. There's no way you make this with just MIDI. This is no way. This is crazy. This is such a flex. We got some repeats as well. I don't know if I have time for all the repeats today. Let's definitely get this in. We'll see if we have time. We'll do these extra ones. But I don't think we will. Green Dragon. I don't know which one you wanted me to listen to. We have Raw and we have. I'm gonna assume that. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's this one is the really new one that you want me to listen to. So I'm gonna do that, and then if we have time, we'll come back to this. For now, let me move this over here. Okay. Cool. Arnosh, I haven't forgotten about you. This is really sick. Mostly it's just mixing stuff at this point. I really love that your music has this like international vibe. I don't know how to describe it, but it just makes me like want to go on a sailing adventure around the world. Like I just kind of want to like pick up my backpack and go like find a mountain to make a kettle of tea on or something. Like I don't know, it just makes the whole thing like I want to ride a motorcycle and like down a desert road to this track. And I don't know what it is specifically that you're doing that makes it sound like that, but I love it. And then you took hundreds of attempts to record these all. Okay, yeah, fair enough. This is so good though. It's really, really sick. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than like, yeah, this is where I would like start looking for resources to like learn how to like mix a bit better. Because the mix is not bad, it just needs to be touched up. Like, there's definitely a little bit of like panning that could be done to make more space for the drums. The drums don't feel like they really hit that hard. Part of that is going to be like how they're recorded, or if they're played, like if they're samples, then you can go through and affect the individual samples to make them all line up nice and feel juicy, because right now they don't feel like they're hitting that hard. Like definitely this kick is not coming through as much as it needs to. Yeah, I have a lot to work on it. Made this whole thing in a day. Damn. In a day. That's kind of crazy. I could never do something like that in a day, for sure not. But it's super good. It's really just like mixed stuff. Everything about the arrangement and stuff is pretty perfect. Even this fade out is kind of cheesy, but it works so well for this track. It just feels so great. Alright, Fallen twice. Not once. Not 3 times. Just twice.
You've been driving me crazy ever since the first day I met your eyes. And so I thought all these feelings would settle down when I got the time. But in the way you walk, in the way you smile, I'm falling in love.
My glasses are not fit.
You're the one that I want. I'm giving all of my heart 'cause I like it. This feeling that you give me. Butterflies all the time and getting lost in your eyes. I'm guilty of falling for you twice.
Nice.
Falling for you twice. Your love is all so sweet. We walk in harmony and I feel so complete. Every day is heaven sent, and I don't want these moments to end when I'm with you.
Wow. Why are you guys exploring such cool harmony? This is catchy. Super good. Hayes, what are you talking about, brother? What is going on? Okay. Really, the only thing that's like coming up to me is like the chords need to be a bit warmer. Like it feels like they're a little bit too high cut. Now maybe they just sound really nasty, but I doubt it. So I would just make them like have a bit more mids. Like don't quite cut them as high because I think you want this to be like very emotional and like whatever. So you do need some element of like highs. Sorry, not highs. I'm mids, like more mids. If I just boost the mids arbitrarily, like. And then with mids. Like to me, it just sounds better with a little more mids. And of course, that's me boosting everything. If you just focus specifically on the chord lead thing, and just give it a little bit more mids. Yeah, more mids in the chords, exactly. Exacto. No, I would do more than 1 or 2 dB. 1 or 2 dB is going to be like 10% boost. It needs more than that. Especially if you start messing with other things in the mix, it's going to need a little more. Then again, if you in the break add a string fill. Yeah, I can see like a sustained string really being nice here. I didn't really have thoughts about the break. The break was just kind of like good. Especially if this is a remix, you don't necessarily need to go crazy in the break. Hello, yeah. Okay. Who have we got next? Bro 78 Vertu. Nice build. Okay, yeah, that's a conky melody. We're missing Afkara to appreciate this. Nice chord thingy. That's sick. Super sick. Actually dope. I love this lead from you. Ah! Got jump scared. I can't stop yawning for some reason. Okay, for me, just to talk about the vocal really quick, it feels like it's like too high, and that's fine, but it's just missing like the mids, and like foundation of the voice. It's like if I talk really like up here, like when, you know, that's like mostly the high end, and then if I talk down here, it's like a lot more chest voice, right? This is like kind of where my normal voice kind of rests. And I'm just missing a little bit about like more chesty tone, because like women also have it. They also have this like deeper tones in the voice. It just feels like that's not coming through because the voice has been pitched up so much. So you just kind of need to bring some of it back to just to make it feel correct, because right now it feels a bit not nasally, but just it's just too high. I would also love to hear a little bit more going on, like synth-wise maybe, or just something else going on in the break, because like the piano and Reese is just not enough for me. And like the guitar, yeah, they're like da-na-na-na-na. It's like fine, but I would just love to hear something else. Just like take these chords and just layer a couple. What you could do that works really well for me is take each note of the chord progression. So take the top note, the middle notes, you know, one of the middle notes, another middle note. It depends how many notes you have in your chords, but it sounds like triads here. Yeah, no, there's probably 4 notes in there. But yeah, just take each one and put it on a different synth, and have them be kind of similar but a little different from each other. And already then you're going to get a very deep sound to start with. Yeah, I would recommend for this making them sound like soft and organic and like lush, botanica, warm synth, whatever you want to call them, type sounds. And I think you'll already get like a lot of depth out of it for not doing a whole lot of like, you know, reinventing the wheel. And then as far as the drop goes, it's really cool. I love this lead, man. This lead is super cool. I would love for you to keep using these type of leads, because they work really well with your sound, like specifically your melody design. As far as the melody is concerned, I think you're all talking about the gun. I fucking tap back, and there's just like a whole conversation between Hayes and Kelly. The melody for this one is a little random. I feel like you have so many different ideas in here, and I would like you to like maybe get rid of a couple of the weaker ones and then repeat the ones that are already in there, because it feels like there's like 7 different melody lines in here that could work, and I think you should like pick like a couple. Like, I think it's once we switch here that I'm like, oh, so much change. Yeah, the melodies are solid. Yeah, I would just maybe consolidate them a little bit, make them a little bit simpler. The lead isn't ear piercing, so that's really good too. Yes. There might be a bit too much white noise. Yeah, maybe. It's not bothering me too much. He actually finished the song, unlike me. I feel ya. Why am I going to cry? Why is my body yawning? I don't get it. Okay. God. What time is it? Okay, I'm starving, chat. I need to go eat something. So I'm sorry that I'm not gonna do doubles this week. Hopefully next week we'll be back. Provided nothing has changed. I'm looking for a job right now, so it's entirely possible that the Saturday streams will not be happening on Saturday in the future, but we'll figure it out. Next month, early next month, we're gonna do a release. It's I'm going through the distribution stuff tomorrow, so we'll have an exact date soon. But it's gonna be a really, really sick track, and I'm super looking forward to it. So I'm excited. The releases are not gonna be like bi-weekly. I don't even know if we're gonna be like properly like scheduled, because it's just me doing everything. I have like no help to do anything. Yeah, it's gonna be slow, but I am excited to release new stuff. Enjoy my dinner. I will. Very much looking forward to it. I have pasta just waiting for me. Bye everybody. Absolute bangers today. Good job everybody. Pat yourselves on the back. I'll see you guys again. Ciao ciao.